Professor Pallas here with the weekly wrap-up for NTD 420, Spring 2020, Week 10. Our class opinion survey this week looked at the company formerly known as Weight Watchers, which in 2019 rebranded itself as WW with a new tagline, Wellness That Works. And their mission is now to inspire healthy habits for real life that apply to everyone, not just weight loss, as they had been previously associated with. 16% of the class felt that this was not a good idea. They thought that the number on a scale doesn't necessarily reflect overall health or worth, and they thought that moving away from a focus on weight management was not a good idea. 84% of the class felt that moving away from a focus on weight management and moving towards a focus on overall health is a good idea. So it's very interesting to take a look at this and see how your peers responded to this question. It will be interesting to see over time whether this company continues to refer to itself as WW or as Weight Watchers. In our most recent quiz, this question was presented, and several of you got it right, but several of you got it wrong. So I wanted to take a few minutes to review this biochemistry concept. It is important that you understand why carbohydrates are required to burn fats in the body. So we're going to take you back to one of your favorite biochemistry concepts, the concept of glycolysis. If you're like me, you studied this for weeks in your undergraduate program. When carbohydrates are metabolized, the process is called glycolysis. In glycolysis, a substance called pyruvate builds up. One molecule of glucose yields 2 molecules of pyruvate. Pyruvate is then converted to acetyl-CoA. Acetyl-CoA enters the Krebs cycle, sometimes called the citric acid cycle, in the presence of oxygen. If there is no oxygen present, acetyl-CoA will ferment to lactic acid. When there is oxygen present, the acetyl-CoA in the citric acid cycle will then be metabolized and ultimately release 1 molecule of ATP, which is energy. The citric acid cycle will also release 3 molecules of NADH and 1 molecule of FADH2, which then all go to the electron transport chain where they are synthesized into more ATP via ox-phos. So carbohydrates are broken down into pyruvate, which is converted into acetyl-CoA, which is converted into ATP, which is energy. Energy is what we use to burn fat. So you have to have carbohydrates to metabolize fats. That's the biochemistry that's behind this. And again, whenever you're confused with nutrition, fall back to your science. Let's take a quick minute, as we always do in these reviews, to look at due dates, assignments, quizzes, discussions. Everything is always due by 11:59 on Sunday night. This week, we have a group discussion. Your initial post is due by Wednesday at 11:59, and your 2 peer responses are due by Sunday. Please note that as we're responding to the coronavirus pandemic, I did add additional office hours for the class on Mondays, and I also did open up all of the remaining weekly modules for this class in advance. So those of you that would like to work ahead have the opportunity to do that. Quiz dates, however, remain firm. What's next? Stay up to date with the readings and videos. As all of your classes are now online, this might be a little more challenging for some of you, and for others, this is just the way you work. But stay up to date, watching the videos and completing the readings. Please complete the weekly survey. That's part of your participation in this class. Note that during week 13, we have our 3rd quiz. There is a worksheet that helps you prepare for that quiz. And your group projects are due on May 5th. If you have any questions or any concerns, please reach out to me. I'm happy to meet with you over a phone call or via Zoom during the new regular Monday Zoom meeting, or I can schedule a specific Zoom meeting at a time that's best for you. I appreciate your time. Thank you.